Dobro, onda ću ja reći...
Konnichiwa. We are on the plane and we are about to take off and we are going to take you to the wonderful land of
Karate, sushi,
and samurai.
Slice of life, go Tokyo.
毎日通った学食の赤いほっぺの女の子内緒でくれたラーメンのしょっぱい味が懐かしい
Tokyo, the capital city of Japan and one of the most populous metropolitan areas in the world. Including the greater Tokyo area, it has the population of about 39 million people. Tokyo's core is consisted of 23 wards. They are something like smaller cities within Tokyo, and we were basically hanging out around the most popular ones, Shibuya and Shinjuku. The architecture in Tokyo is pretty interesting because every building is unique and they're futuristic looking. For example, here we have a building that looks like E.T.'s spaceship. We are in the center of Shibuya city. Through this station here, 2.5 million people pass every day. So we are on a famous crossing here in Shibuya. Each time the traffic lights turn green, how many people passes?
About 3,000 people.
3,000 people. What do you know about Shibuya?
Resident Evil was shot here. The opening sequence, which is very like visionary.
Cool. How do you know that?
Because it's my favorite film. And of course, my favorite movie of Shibuya Crossing and in general is epic. Geostorm with Gerard Butler, the best movie ever.
Gerard Butler is pretty cool. He's really hot right now.
Yeah.
This part of the town is called Zentargai. It is like a shopping district with tons of stores. There's so many advertisements and lights. This is a typical video game store in Tokyo. Suki is hooked.
I'm gonna win me some Darth Vader, man. And go.
Oh. This is so gonna fail. That's like impossible.
You can't win this.
So in today's episode of Traditional Japanese Cuisine, we are eating udon. It's a thick wheat flour noodle cooked in a rich broth. The more you slurp, the more professional you look when you eat. You're a thing. We give it 3 out of 5. We are going into Shinjuku Park.
And you have a Jurassic Park t-shirt, you should mention it.
Shinjuku Park is a beautiful traditional Japanese park. It dates from the Edo period and it has this wonderful tea house in the back and it's used for drinking tea. This here is an ajisai plant. It only blooms this part of the year and it's extremely poisonous.
Is it?
Oh, watch out, don't go so close. Not so close. Even though the park is in the middle of Tokyo, it is completely peaceful and people can come here to enjoy silence. It's a lovely park. I'm afraid of those. Oh, look out! Look out! Don't worry, they're not dangerous.
I'm buying myself a refreshing beverage.
Which one?
Lemon squash.
But why would you take lemon squash if you can take some sweat? Oh yeah.
may kakam, pokari sweat.
Many people in Tokyo wear surgical masks. If they are like feeling ill or if they don't want to get ill, they just wear a surgical mask.
Some want privacy, so they wear a mask. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you put a mask on. But some wear it for fashion. Until now, you probably noticed there were kind of fashionable guys. So we're gonna make you a little surprise for you.
You know what? I don't like this.
First, it doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Second, it's very warm underneath it.
Sweaty.
Yeah, and third, it hides my good looks.
So we got these passes on festival, but the problem is there is a filmmaker pass and there's a filmmaker's guest pass. Dino and me should have filmmaker passes, but they only had one. And Dino took it because he's a
Filmmaker.
He randomly picked it up.
Yeah. I cut away the guest part and now I'm the filmmaker. Yeah. Eat this, Dino. Today is the day of the premiere of Slice of Life in Tokyo and we are here at the place where it's going to be screened.
Yeah, we got just about 10,000 films
10,000.
from 130 countries and regions.
Oh.
And we sit from August to about February. And all we do is sit there and watch short films all day. 10,000 short films.
Yeah.
And we picked about 200 throughout the festival.
Thank you, it's wonderful to be here. This is our first time in Tokyo and in Japan as well, so yeah, we're very excited.
What I liked about it, first of all, visually, it's stunning. It looks great. And in short films, sure, we get a lot of CGI stuff, a lot of science fiction stuff, but, you know, nobody has the budget or the time to really make one with care and love like you did here. How long did it take to make the whole thing?
That's the painful question. It took us 4 years.
4年間かけて作った作品です。
This is like probably the first autograph we gave.
Definitely as a Kickstarter backer, being able to see just the short version of this it totally exceeded what I was expecting it would be.
Okay, this is a relief. It's good. He likes it.
Honestly, some of the comments on Kickstarter was like, when is it? It's a year late. And I'm like, well, you know, things. Well, I don't think I've participated in any Kickstarter that actually was
Really, thank you for making this. I think it shows to a lot of the young filmmakers, especially here in Japan, that you can still make something that's beautiful without using a computer. Good job, man. Way to go.
Nothing could be more true.
Luca and Dina.
Thank
We are at Roppongi, the entertainment and business center of Tokyo.
Oh, you know Roppongi.
Roppongi. Whoa! Check this out. It's a hedgehog cafe.
His name is Harry.
Harry, yeah.
Weird but fun. The reason why we are in the business district is because we have a festival party of some sorts in this building here. Let's mingle. We got the beer, but it's closed. But thankfully, we came from Balkans. Oh yeah, we know these tricks. Cheers! We ended up in a restaurant where you have to take off your shoes.
Which one is the men's?
The men's room? Tono or something. Tono is boys, right? Yeah. So anyway, we gotta take off our shoes.
Yeah, we're drinking sake, dude.
So this is a restaurant where you eat on the floor. You know, you cross your feet. But check this out.
It's just a myth, because basically there is a hole under the table and you can put your feet in the hole.
Okay, let's go. We're all going karaoke.
Karaoke time.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Are you shitting me?
What is happening? Oh, I thought we were going up.
Oh, we have the first volunteer.
She's singing. It's her voice. It's her voice.
That's her voice.
We basically rented a room and you choose the song that you want to play, obviously.
Unbelievable.
Mother told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns.
Make a bad one good, make a wrong right. Power and love, they keep you home at night. Don't need money, don't take fame, don't even take Hey Dino, I'm running low on sweat. Can I just have some?
Oh, sure.
Where can you find a giant crab on a building? Only in Tokyo, man. Tokyo.
Yeah. We're in Golden Guy in Shinjuku, Japan.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of bars here that cater to foreigners. Every kind of bar. I mean, look down here. There's so many.
And carrots. There's carrots here.
There's carrots.
Yeah, but they're very small.
They're tiny, very
tiny.
I mean, some people are just standing. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
They have good drinks. They have this. Sorry. It's okay.
Dino is like. Dino's taking photos again. Can we fit 9 people in here?
Oh, let's try.
Oh, let's try. Oh man, this is the best.
Fucking cool, right?
This is so cool.
Yeah. It's really cozy. This is a relatively big bar for Golden Guy. It's like 2.5 floors.
Cheers!
We're in a place called Piss Alley.
Piss Alley! Yeah. Finally.
I know that this is where you go to get drunk and overeat.
And this is the end of it?
That's the end.
So like in 15 seconds you're at the end of the alley?
It's a small alley, yeah. I don't come here often.
Okay.
That's it.
That was it, yeah. But let's go back.
Let's go back.
This alley got its name from the World War II, when the sailors came here to drink, and then they went out and they pissed all over the alley. We met these guys by accident. Like, where are you from, guys?
Colorado, Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, friends from high school. We wanted to travel to somewhere in the world.
Cool. So I wanted to ask you, we come from Croatia. Did you hear about Croatia?
Yeah, we definitely learned about Croatia.
You learned about it in school?
Learned about it, yeah. And then we learned about the kind of timeline you guys have all through World War I and World War II.
Do you know one important thing about Croatia? Just one.
No.
Absolutely not. Game of Thrones was filmed there.
Yeah, man.
That's the most important thing about Croatia.
We're here today to check out the gaming arcade that's designed to resemble the walled city of Kowloon, which was probably the best place in the world until it was demolished in 1994. Kowloon was visual inspiration for movies like Blade Runner or Batman Begins, for example. But there is a small problem though. Only this corner looks like that. The rest is just like a casino.
Shuk is about to play a shooting game and he has a problem selecting the weapon. So he's basically not able to play.
Give me your...
Dance Revolution looks easy when you're watching it, but when you try to play, oh damn.
There are like 5 levels of difficulty. We failed on the second, completely.
After 10 seconds.
After 10 seconds. This is too hard, man. Kudos to these guys. Today we are in a ramen shop. What is ramen?
It's a noodle soup in a flavorful pork broth with vegetables, mushrooms and eggs and whatever toppings you want.
Let's try it.
I must just say I will always give half a grade less because I really suck at eating with sticks.
So you're like giving a lesser grade because of your own failure?
Yes.
Yeah, this wasn't really by my taste, so I'll give it a 3, but it's a stretch.
It would be 3.5 if it weren't for the chopsticks.
We are now in the Meiji Jingu garden, and it's so lovely that Emperor Meiji used to spend a lot of time here and even wrote a poem about it. And it goes like this. Utsusemi no yoyogi. Deep in the woodland of Yoyogi, the quietude creates an illusion of seclusion from the city. It's not the best poem ever, but this is called Kiyomasa no Ido, Kiyomasa's well. It dates from Edo period and it was made by the famous samurai Kiyomasa. Yeah.
What is this?
A well.
Can you drink it?
No.
Why?
It's illegal.
Why is it illegal?
It says on the sign.
What does it say?
Please don't touch the water inside the well.
But why? Is it holy water?
I don't know.
I can't touch it because I'm gaijin.
You are not hygienic. You can't touch the water.
I'm gaijin. This is the best place on earth. You're my favorite. You're beautiful.
Even the stores are pretty intense, you know. What's that?
Insects from around the world you can eat.
Giant water bug. Black scorpion? God. So those are dried up squids in a jar.
It's like amusement shopping mall.
It feels like you took like 30 stores, put them in a basket and shake them all together. Oh, I always wanted one of these. What the hell is this? We entered the dirty area of the store, but unfortunately we have to blur it all out. It's way too dirty. But the best thing is that the naughty stuff is right next to the bicycles. I think this is probably the best thing I've seen in my life. So if you need presents for your loved ones, you can check out this wonderful store that has 6 floors. It's called Don Quixote, and this is not a paid commercial. So taxi driving in Tokyo is a really rewarding experience. It's not really expensive. Interestingly, they drive on the right side, just like in the UK, which is interesting. Sorry?
Camera.
Camera?
Yeah, camera. No. Yeah.
Like a Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift. Do you know how to drift? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
United States, America.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We know.
Europa.
Britain.
Croatia. Croatia.
Yeah.
Luka Modric.
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia?
Yeah. But before...
Croatia,
you go to Yugoslavia? You?
Yes.
Oh.
Romania,
Romania, Estonia.
あっちの方行かないけど。
おー。
東は全然行ったことないけど、今ジャパンにはね、そういう人が大勢わんさか来てるから、いろんなとこ、もうなんつったらいいの、10杯してこなきゃっちゅうんだけどさ、そういうの日本語ではね。
Okay.
Bye. This was like the best taxi drive ever.
Well, we are in the Digital Art Museum, or better called Epson Team Lab.
Everybody's talking about it and saying it's amazing, and it's being described with words like
transcending,
spiritual,
wondrous.
some big words there. But naturally we are skeptical, so they have a lot of proving to do. We entered some kind of a room with butterflies. So the basic gist of it is they have a lot of these projectors and they project like footage everywhere on the walls. But the problem is that the resolution of the footage is not that amazing and the brightness is not extremely bright as well.
Yeah, and the stuff they project is butterflies.
So now we are going to the room called
Memory of Topography.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
This is some kind of a jungle room with really big
pixels. Pixelated jungle.
You know what this music is? It's sauna music.
The forest of resonating lamps.
So after 20 minutes of waiting, we entered the
Magical forest of enchantedness.
It's a room filled with IKEA lamps and lots of mirrors. If I were like 30 years younger, I would be impressed with it.
The miraculous wilderness of imagination.
We were so inspired by this place that we did a little performance. Okay, we're done with the tech lab. Now we have to judge it. The biggest problem is that they advertise it like this, and in reality it looks like this.
I'm angry right now. I'm really angry.
The price, the entry is like 3,200 yen, which is 4 beers actually. So I mean it's a no-brainer, really.
0.5.
So check this out. So I'm extremely fascinated by toilets in Tokyo. Every toilet is completely high-tech. You press a button and then you press another button. You know, this is like more high-tech than my computer, man. On this episode of Traditional Japanese Meals, we are eating gyoza.
It's minced meat with a lot of vegetables, with a lot of garlic.
It's wrapped in like a taco. Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah. So after thinking, I'm giving it a 4.
It's a 4, solid 4.
Today is the big day, the award ceremonies.
We are going on a red carpet. Oh, check this out. This was cool, man. Really pro.
I'm pretty sure that we won't get the audience award because half of them were sleeping and half were scratching their heads.
Shoujo Film Festival in Asia 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shoujo Film Festival in Asia 2019 award ceremony.
So the ceremony is over, and some films won some awards. If they had a visual effects award, then probably it would stand a chance.
Cool awards.
Our friends didn't win anything else also, which is good because we don't need to be jealous now.
I just want to recommend Sam's film.
Osama and Ayman. Everyone should watch it.
Osama and Ayman. It's a really good film.
And so it was time to say goodbye to Tokyo. During the festival after party, we took some time to reflect on all the impressive things we've seen, all the friendly people we've met, and our very first Tokyo Drift. Surely one day we'll be back to wonderful Japan, but before we left, we had one more traditional meal to judge. Okay, so for our final entry, we are judging traditional shrimp whopper.
It is a gourmet burger filled with melted cheese, meat, and shrimps. You know what, Dragovic? I think we just ate a masterpiece.
Black scorpion? God.
I will buy it for you.
Okay.
You have to eat it.
Okay.
Blimey! I'm Sir Walter Boggins, famous Australian explorer, and I'm about to eat this very venomous and poisonous scorpion. It tastes like eating hay with a bit of protein.
If you find yourself stranded in Australian bush, these little buggers can save your life.